Shalom to everybody. I'm so excited to be here and you won't believe why. First of all, I have so many friends in this room and I hope I will not miss one of them, but I want you to refer to them personally. First of all, to the president of the Winged Institute, Professor Ronnie Lidor. College, sorry. You know what? For me it's a university and I'll tell you why. Okay? Professor Manfred Lamer, a good friend of Maccabi for many, many years. Gili Lustig, the CEO of the Israeli Olympic Committee. My colleague and my dear friend, Roy Essing, who is the CEO of the Maccabiya, the next Maccabiya, which we'll talk later. Uri Afek, my mentor, who helped me to finish the studies in Winged, and I'm a graduate of Winged College. 40, probably around 40 years ago, I was today. I went to Winged before the army. Just want to tell you that last Thursday we had a reunion of my class from 1973. Out of the 30 students, 23 showed up, attended to the reunion, and all 22, except me, were working in the field of physical education and sports. I'm more in the Jewish world business, and I will tell you more about it. So thank you, Professor Lidor, for inviting me, my colleagues, students. If I didn't mention my colleague, the president of Maccabi Germany, Eyal Tiberger, which you will hear later on, who is an honored guest as well. So I hope I didn't miss anyone.
Yes.
Dr. Eyal Tiberger, so I went over almost everybody. I am the CEO of Maccabi World Union for the last over 20 years. Tell you a little bit about Maccabi and our role in the Jewish world, in the area of sports. Maccabi World Union is a unique organization amongst the Jewish organizations worldwide. First of all, we are the largest organization. Secondly, our deployment is worldwide in all Jewish communities. Thirdly, we are a political organization, so we embrace, the entire Jewish world and the Israelis. And fourthly, we have very good communication and partnership with our colleagues around the world. So this is what makes Maccabi a very special organization. Our DNA is the sports, and you will hear more about it. So that's about our ID, the Udat Zut of Maccabi World Union. Just brief about our organization. The Maccabi World Union headquarters is in Israel, in Ramat Gan, Kfar Maccabiya, which was supposed to be in the early 50s the Olympic village, but became very small to accommodate all Maccabi participants in the games. We are working on a kind of a structure, the umbrella organization Maccabi World Union in Israel. We have 6 continents, we call them confederations, under the umbrella organization. North America, Latin America, Europe, Australia, South Africa, and basically in Israel. The organization is quite young and in good shape, under 24 years ago. The first Jewish sports club was established in Constantinople, Istanbul of today. Istanbul, at the time Constantinople, was a commercial and business center in Europe. Many Jews came over to Constantinople to do business. Many of them were athletes. They wanted to join the local club. They weren't accepted, so they formed their own club. The first Maccabi Sports Club in 1895. The club was very successful, lots of achievements in the field of fencing and gymnastics and track and field, and was copied all over Europe at that time. As of today, we are We are working in 70 countries in those continents that I mentioned, and we have 400 clubs. When we are talking about clubs, just want to portray it. Yeah, if we go to Hebraica in Sao Paulo, this is the largest Maccabi sports lobby in the world, 32,000 members. 32,000 members, the center of the Jewish life. All right, from the age of 3 up to the age of 90, each of the members can find his own interest in the community. The Maccabi clubs have two types of interests. One is the sports, which I mentioned, this is our DNA, and you can find different type of sports events. And the other one is the Jewish content, to get them involved in Jewish life and to develop the dialogue between the clubs, the countries, and the state of Israel. All right? So, Hebraica Sao Paulo is the largest. We have many others, big size, medium size, small size, and I will refer to them. The sports that we provide to our members is mainly on the amateur level. Yeah, mainly. What we are trying to do is to get them through the sports involved in the centers, but definitely we have athletes in a very high level, which you will hear later on about them. Many of them got to the Olympics, and so this is very diverse levels of sports. The goals of Maccabi World Union, the mission to ensure the continuity of the communities, the centrality of Israel, Jewish identity, and the flagship event of Maccabi World Union is the Maccabi Games. Maccabi Games is the Jewish Olympics, which we will discuss later on. So I mentioned this is the nature of Maccabi all over the world. Just to understand the networking of Maccabi World Union, we are in 70 countries on a day-to-day basis, 24/7. So there is a cliche in Hebrew, Yesh Maccabi, Yesh Chaverim. You are a member of Maccabi, you have friends all over the world. So just a story, 10 years ago, have you heard about Tal Brody? Tal Brody is a very well-known Israeli basketball, made Aliyah years ago, put the basketball on the European level, and he's a member of the board of Maccabi World Union. So Tal Brody calls me 10 years ago. It was Friday night, 11 o'clock, and he's in panic. His daughter went to Japan on British Airways mission. She was working for British Airways. She was relocated to Japan, to Tokyo. She got to Tokyo. She didn't have the right papers. The first plane, she found herself in Copenhagen. Friday night, 11 o'clock. She's sitting at the airport and she's crying. She's 23 years old. Tal calls me, Eyal, what we can do? Do we have any representative? I said, let me open my book. At the time, cell phone wasn't that popular. I found the booklet, the chairman of Maccabi in Denmark called him, he came, he picked her up. She spent the weekend over there. Sunday she came over to Israel. Since then, Tal Brody will tell you, every place that you land, either on purpose or in emergency landing, you find Maccabi members and you will be taken care properly. So this is worldwide. Yeah? As we mentioned, we have 400 clubs around the world with variety of activities for the entire community. So when we are talking about the 6 continents that Maccabi is involved as affiliations countries, you will see in Australia, which is the Asia Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Singapore, India is also part of it. North America, in Latin America, not South America, we're talking about the entire Latin America, from Mexico in the north down to Argentina in the south, and the central countries in America. You'll find lots of activities. Maccabi in Latin America is very established. When I mentioned the Hebraica in Sao Paulo, the fitness room over there can accommodate 2,000 participants at the same time. So if you happen to be in the club on Sunday morning, yeah, you'll find 2,000 members of the club running on treadmill and other sports equipment. This is the best matchmaking place in the world. Guys and girls meet over there, and this is the right place to do it. In Europe, we are working in 40 countries, Western European countries, Eastern European countries, Scandinavia, small communities. You'll hear from along Germany is one of the leading TOs countries in Maccabi World Union. Lots of activities. There is an immigration of Jews from Russia towards Germany. The community is growing every single month, and Maccabi providing the right answer for their activities. Am I right? Okay. All right. South Africa and Maccabi Israel. The calendar of Maccabi World Union try to attract as many international sports events as possible. Our cycle is a 4 years one. Between Maccabiot, which is every 4 years, since 1932 and we'll refer to it. But in the interim, we had Maccabiah in 2017. We will have the next Maccabiah in 2021. In the interim, in 2018, we had junior games in Israel for 1,500 teams from around the world competing. And then this year, 2 months ago, we had Pan-American Maccabi Games for all Latin American countries, with 30 countries plus visiting delegations. A week later, we had the European Maccabi Games in Budapest, and at the same time, we had in Atlanta and Detroit the GCC Maccabi Games. So last summer, we had around 10,000 athletes in these 3 major events worldwide, and 30,000 spectators coming all over. I was urged to go and finish, but these kind of events encourage the Maccabi participants in the class to train, to get better, and to get ready for these games. These regional games are kind of preparations, preparatory games towards the Maccabiah. We go first about the Maccabiah. First Maccabiah was 1932 in Eretz Israel, prior to the establishment of the country. 380 participants in one category, open category, in 10 sports events. Yeah, and then you will see that the Maccabiah is one of the 3 leading sports organizations worldwide after the Olympics, probably between the University Games and others. In terms of the size of the games, we are one of the leading events worldwide. Athletes from 80 countries, and as I mentioned, you see the growth from the first Maccabiah 1932, and we get to the 21st Maccabiah after 89 years with over 10,000 athletes. You have to realize 10,000 athletes coming to Israel. We don't have an Olympic center, so we have to accommodate them all over the country in various hotels and make the logistics accordingly. The values of the Maccabiah. Talking about the Maccabiah, 43 different sports events, 120 sports venues all over the country, from Metula in the north down to Beersheba, even sometimes further. 4 categories: Junior, Open, Masters, and Paralympics. When I refer to Olympians, so we have over 50 Olympians participating in the Maccabiah, some of them, or many of them, from the Israeli Olympic delegation. Usually the Maccabiah is always a year after the Olympics, so we hope that we will come with medals. We wish you great luck in this, that we come with medals from Japan, and they will participate, but from worldwide we have also elite and Olympian athletes participating in the Maccabiah. So the level of the Maccabiah becomes much higher. In the Maccabiah rank, the best athletes in the Jewish world. That's what we have. last Maccabi even we broke the world record in Paralympic swimming, going world record. So at least we are on the net in this regard. Maccabi provides, as I mentioned, because it's a Jewish Olympics event, we try to penetrate also the culture, the Israeli experience, the meetings and so on and so forth. Opening ceremony, always in Jerusalem, 30 stadium, 30,000 participants with the participation of all the distinguished guests from Israel and abroad. And please mark your diary, July 22nd, Thursday, 2021, the opening ceremony of the Maccabi. And I encourage you to come over and attend the opening ceremony. Different events, as I mentioned, 2 weeks to experience a lifetime to remember. That's about the Maccabi. One more thing which I would like to emphasize, what we are trying to do in the Maccabi is also to get to small communities that don't have any relations with the Jewish world. The last Maccabi, we brought Cuba to the Maccabi. In Cuba there is a community of 1,300 Jews in 5 synagogues, just to imagine, a small community, many synagogues. They brought a delegation of 55 athletes. They are very good in softball, karate, and others. They won 12 medals, amongst them 6 gold medals in the Maccabi. 25 of them made Aliyah to Israel already. Just to understand what we are trying also to get the small communities involved in our world. That's about the briefing about Maccabi World Union, the Maccabi. If you have any questions, we have to answer.